Okay, when I growing up at a young age, my parents, they told me that I'd be treated differently by the color of my skin. And it took me a while to figure that out, but later on down the road, I honestly knew what that meant. Just how society is. Black people are treated differently than white people. That's just how we were. That's just how we were brought up. And I was brought up in a household where you're always kind and you're always humble. I was taught to hold the door for man or woman, white or black, to not see race. But I can't say that racism is a big factor of, I don't know how to put this, just how I carry myself. It was just the way I was raised, who I am. I know with the things that have been going on lately, this is the first time I've ever completely witnessed how bad the race has been in the country, but also how people are standing up for one another. I've been taught also that hate doesn't have a color. What I've done in my life, being a young black man and being at the point in my life where I am and having some of my best friends be white and my girlfriend being white and having friends and a church family that's predominantly white and having black family and having people that just support who I am as a person and care about me as a person means so much to me. In policing lately, I haven't been slandered at all or talked about. If anything, during this time, the more people that I come in contact with, they're so appreciative of who I am. They ask me how I'm doing during these times. And there's definitely two sides to it, because being in law enforcement and having to do things like security detail for protesting that could potentially bring harmful rioting, I have a civic duty to protect the community, whether white, black, Asian, Hispanic, Pacific Asian, anything. And I believe what we're put on this earth to do is to help anyone, not see color, not see black, not see white, but if you see hate or race, that you confront it right then and there, whether it be black racism, whether it be white racism, whether it be anything. I think it's a duty to us to all stand together, no matter what color we are, and confront racism as a whole, and not just white people confronting racism or black people confronting racism, but everyone confronting racism. Pretty much.
That's awesome. Is there anything that you would say to your white brothers and sisters in Christ as far as how we can do better in walking alongside all minorities in our country, and just making them feel like they are, like you said, they are no different in the eyes of God? And so how can we do better as the majority?
As far as that, professing the words of Christ would be the main thing. Also, just getting out there. Peaceful protest, it does make a lot, but you just can't do it inside the four walls of your home. You have to get out there, and you have to make it be known, and you have to let the entirety of humanity know that you stand up for this cause.
And so what about as a law enforcement officer, kind of having the perspective of both a black man living in mid-Missouri, but also a law enforcement officer serving in mid-Missouri? what can we do to better support our law enforcement as well?
Better supporting law enforcement. You have to back the blue. There's two sides of it. There's cops live dangerous lives. There's a lot of evil in the world, and there's a lot of people that are out here to harm not just white cops, not black cops, but all cops. Standing behind law enforcement, but also we do need a push to and something about the hiring process of law enforcement. It is a very stressing job. It demands integrity, and a lot of people don't have that in this profession. And what we need to do is, if we see that on the streets, we need to point that out as well.
Definitely. Thank you, Jake. I appreciate you talking to me today.
I appreciate you.